Hello, everybody. Average Joe here, and this time we're doing something a little different. It's been told to me by a little birdie in my ear. A lot of people say they like my military stories. Just wanted to put that out there. I am an ex-military guy. I'm a 5-year guy, a vet of a Navy for '02 to '07 and '08, I think, till 2016. And with that comes some stories. I use them as entertainment for my customers. Now, one in particular that I tell everybody because it's a fun story, just wanted to get the facts straight. Because a lot of the times I've overheard other people tell these stories that I've told to them, and they get the numbers wrong. These are the numbers. Now, granted, these are numbers and information that I got from my own ears and saw and things that happen. Whether other people remember it differently, that's a different story. This is how I remember it in my brain hole. This one is the pirate attack story. Round about 2003 or 2004. It was after I changed commands on my second ship. My first ship was an Arleigh Burke class destroyer, brand spanking new, fresh out of the box. USS Lassen. You can go look it up. DDG number 82. Gorgeous vessel. A lot of fun things. Maiden deployment on that bad boy was fun. We were pulling speeds we weren't even supposed to do. It was awesome. Second ship was a 20-year-old ship, which is the one we're talking about, which is an amphibious carrier called the USS Peleliu. An awesome ship, too. It's an amphibious carrier. Lots of people. Give or take. It was about the size and shape of an old World War II aircraft carrier. $2,000 were the Marines when they were aboard, and about $1,000 were the sailors, give or take. The numbers varied. But the point is during this moment, 200 Marines were up on the flight deck doing target practice with their M16s, live rounds. Bang, bang. You know, no big deal. One Cobra on standby, and a bunch of guys up there also on the other side of the flight deck doing exercise. They were doing gym work, running around. Don't know exactly what they were doing, because I was downstairs about 2 decks down in the galley making spaghetti with meatball sauce for about 800 or so people. If I remember correctly, the exact number was 868, but don't quote me on that because it was a big ship. $3,000 worth of people, lots and lots of food. I was just a cook, part of a 120-ish cooking crew, plus 300 food service attendants to feed all those people. So yeah, we were all working our fannies off. And I think I even have a video of the tour of the galley in my video collection. You'd have to go look that up. I don't remember what I called it. But anyway, needless to say, lots and lots of people, lots and lots of food. I was working in a kettle I could throw myself in twice, using a big metal oar to stir it all together. We broke a lot of metal oars because I was fighting the food frozen sometimes. But I was in the middle of making this when one of my fellow cooks, a Marine cook, jumped in the galley and yelled we were under attack. I had to pause a moment there because the fellow who talked to me was a prankster, a jokester. Didn't want to believe him at all. Didn't think I believed him. So I turned immediately around and asked him, "Dude, who'd be stupid enough to hit us, man? We're military." And he's like, "Pirates, man. Real life pirates. You want to go look?" And I'm like, dude. At first, I thought this guy was trying to pull me away and get me in trouble. Because I had been in trouble for being late. And being late usually means you don't get to eat until you get the job done. Simple, easy rule. So you try to do your best to get on time. I was halfway through. I was on time. I wasn't about to get late again, like I was in breakfast, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. It's been about over 10 years now. But I've been telling these stories to keep the memory fresh, like I am now. But yeah, there were pirates above, and he wanted me to go look. Wanted me to go up to to the area where they were shooting and watch these guys get shot. Stuff like that doesn't happen every day. Okay, fine. But no, I'm like, dude, no. I'm not going to go up there, watch those pirates get shot. I've got work to do. So I went back to work. He shrugged and left the room. About 5 minutes later, his expression changed dramatically. It's all over, man. You missed it. Did we win? Yeah. Anybody left? Yeah, but they're in the break now. I guess I'll go back to work. Okay then. I went back to work. There were rumors aflutter across the ship. One of the fastest things you could ever do in that ship is get news. Getting the right news? That's a different story, especially unless among the enlisted people, like I was. The rumor was there were the 32 pirates had raided us, attempted to raid us, but they found the Marines. They shot at the Marines with 9mm and shotguns, and the Marines originally didn't do anything to them until they got shot at. And so they go, targets, live targets. That way, live targets. Switch to burst. Okay, we're done. Took them only 5 minutes to whittle them down to 2. The remaining 2 did stay aboard our ship for a good long time. The captain called over the intercom and confirmed and denied some of it. He said, yes, we've been attacked. Yes, we've been repelled boarders. The remaining 2 shall stay on board our ship until we hit Kuwaiti shoreline. That is all. That was where we were headed. Our job was to deliver 2,000 Marines to do their drills over there. So, and these guys we were 100 miles out north by northwest of Singapore en route. We weren't going to stop because these knuckleheaded pirates decided to pick on us. You try to shoot at the Marines? Wrong move. But immediately after that intercom call, my superior, I forget who, there were many of them, pointed to me and my buddy Keel. He was a fellow cook. The superior said, "You're making the box lunch. You are making the box lunch time for lunchtime, and you are making the box lunch for dinner time." So I made the box lunch for lunch. Keel made the box lunch for dinner. Now we fed them pretty nicely. Geneva Convention demanded no less. A couple of sandwiches, a bag of chips, an apple or orange, depending on the day, and a couple cans of juice. Easy peasy, rice or easy. Marines, MPs would show up, grab the boxes, disappear like the shadows they are, and and then come back the next meal, 4 hours later. No problem. So for about 2.5 months, we took care of these knuckleheads. But here's the scary part. We handed them over to the Arab police. Now, as I understand it, they had zero tolerance for piracy in their judicial system. That means I don't know what happened to them. I imagine it's pretty bad. As I understand it, when you're in a foreign land and you're underneath their jurisdiction, whatever that rule is what stands. You don't do if, ands, or buts. You follow their system. Period. End of story. No matter how stringent, sharp, scary that will be. Don't know really a way to say this nicely, but their laws are sharp. So, have fun, guys. We're about ready to go the other way. So we did exactly that. We handed them over. They had a 2,000 Marine escort, and we tallied our butt over to Dubai, and we hung out and waited for the Marines to do their job. It was fun. I got some adventures in Dubai. We got an adventure on the way. What more could you be happy about? And that's about it for this story. Some of these military stories are going to be very, 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 and I did say very, short. This one is probably one of the longest, mainly because I remember it the most. One of the rumors that seemed to make sense to me is we did have the Marine General on board at the time. We were the lead ship of a 32-ship battle fleet, approximately. And it was his call to let these pirates get to us, because we were the protected ship, to get to us so he could give his Marines some live combat training. That makes perfect sense from a Marine standpoint. But to date, since then, I've been trying to figure out what in the name of Yehudi's grandma they were thinking. How on earth do you think you could pick on an amphibious carrier and win with only 32 people? If the rumors be true, they thought we were a cruise liner of 1,000 with no security. Don't know how much validity that was. Validity. If I can speak right, it'd be better. But anyway, that is the story in a nutshell. The pirate attack. I will get other videos out of this nature. This is video memories with... let's speak today. If I could speak today, that'd be great. Video memories of military service with Average Joe. There, I've labeled it. I will see you in the next video. And this is Average Joe saying TTFN. And I will see you after these messages. Bye.